Welcome you all. Today in this video we are going to learn about a technique called recursion. Now what is this recursion? Recursion means calling a function repeatedly in its own function body. Now to explain the concept of recursion, hereby I am taking the example of finding factorial of a number. We all know that to find the factorial of a number, we have an equation n factorial is equal to n into n minus 1 factorial. What does it mean? Which means to find the factorial of a number n, that number should be multiplied by the factorial of its preceding number. So in any case, to find the factorial of a number, you have to multiply that number with its preceding numbers factorial. So let us directly move on to the example. Suppose I wish to find the factorial of 4. So I have written here fact of 4, which means I am going to find the factorial of 4. As per the general equation, how can I find the factorial of 4? Factorial of 4 can be written as 4 into factorial of 3. Is it? So I have written it as 4 into factorial of 3. So from this function call, I made a new function call which says factorial of 4 can be found out using the equation 4 into factorial of 3. Now again my problem is subdivided into another problem. Now the problem is to find the factorial of 3. How to find the factorial of 3? Using the same principle again. Factorial of 3 can be written as 3 into factorial of 2. So factorial of 3 can be found out using the equation 3 into factorial of 2. Again the problem is subdivided. Now the problem is to find factorial of 2. Let us proceed and find the factorial of 2. Okay, so how can we find the factorial of 2? Same thing. Factorial of 2 can be written as 2 into factorial of 1. Now what is the problem? We need to find the factorial of 1. How can we find the factorial of 1? Yes, factorial of 1 is 1 into factorial of 0. That means we have reached the base condition. No more function calls can be made because all of us know that factorial of 0 is 1. Factorial of 0 is 1. So at this stage, when the last function called factorial of 0 was invoked, we got a return value which is 1. This is what is meant by a recursion. In recursion, a problem is subdivided in such a way that the same function will be repeatedly called in its own function body until a base condition is reached. Whenever a base condition is reached, we will get a return value. At that time, that return value will be used to perform further computation. Let us see how these computations are performed. Okay. So now I got the first return value. Now this return value will be used in this function because 1 is a return value for the last function call made. What was the last function call? It was factorial of 0. So we got a return value for factorial of 0. Now this return value will be multiplied by 1. The return value will be multiplied by 1. The computation will only be executed when we get a return value. So at this moment I got a return value, so clearly I can perform the computation because I know the value of factorial of 0. Once I get the value of factorial of 0, that value can be used to perform the multiplication. So now I got the result 1 into 1 equal to 1. So what is the result? The result is 1. After multiplication, we get a result 1. Is it? That 1, that means the result 1 which is just obtained after computation will be returned to its previous function call. What was the previous function called? Before factorial of 0, factorial of 1 was called. So the value just obtained will be returned to its previous function call. That means now I got a return value for the function fact of 1. Once the return value is obtained, the return value can be multiplied by 2. So the return value 1 is now multiplied by 2. 1 into 2 will give you 2. Now this 2 will be returned to its previous function call. That means this value will be returned to its previous function call. Clear? Now we got the return value for the function fact of 2. Once a return value is obtained, that return value can be multiplied by 3. Return value is 2 and 2 should be multiplied by 3. We will get a value 6. Now this 6 is a return value to its previous function call. That means 6 is the return value for the function called fact of 3. So now I know the value of fact of 3. If fact of 3 is 6, that 6 should be multiplied by 4. When 6 is multiplied by 4, we get the value 24. What is this 24? 24 is a return value to its previous function call. What was the previous function called? Fact of 4. Okay, so once the return value is obtained, you can perform the computation, but in that function call there are no more computations left to perform. So what is the final value obtained? We got a value 24. Since there are no more function calls left to be invoked and no more computations are left, algorithm will come to a standstill. At this moment the value returned is equal to 24, which clearly states that factorial of 4 is equal to 24. So let us have a look into the whole process once again. Initially I was about to find the factorial of 4. To find the factorial of 4, I used the concept of recursion by invoking repeatedly the same function again. Whole process continued until I reached the base condition. Once I reached the base condition, I got the first return value, which is 1. When I got the return value, that return value can be used to perform computation in each iteration. Once the computation is performed, the value will be returned to its previous function call. That means recursive functions were called in this order, but values will be returned in the reverse order. So value obtained in each iteration is returned to its previous function call, and this value can be used to perform the computation in that stage. Again it returns the computed value to its previous function call, and the process continues until there are no more functions left and we reach at the starting function call. At that moment the whole process comes to an end and we get a final value for the problem, and we got the value as 24, which means factorial of 4 is 24. Hope the explained concept has been clearly understood to all of you. Keep watching the videos, support me, watch the videos, subscribe the channel if you are not yet subscribed. Thank you.